Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As already highlighted, we are here to give the Q2 performance, and indeed, as already stated, it is half year. So it gives us a projection of what we expect the full year to look like. We are doing this under the theme of enhancing the value of insurance. And we know you are indeed good partners in this direction, and we want to thank you for that so far achieved. The key performance highlights for the half year, I would like to inform you that as at end of June 2023, non-life business generated 510.1 billion Uganda shillings, and this is an improvement from the 309.8 billion in Q2 of 2022. As you may note, there is growth which we are registering here, and I want to say that about 57% of the total premiums of the same segment, where we were looking at in the full year of 2022, we looked at 898 billion. So if we have achieved 56 or 57% as at half year, it gives us a projection that the year is going to be better than the year 2022. When compared with premiums from non-life of 2022, we see that around this time of 2022, we had written 447 billion. So if we have 510 billions, we see quite a significant improvement, which stands at 14.2% growth. On the life side, we registered 291 billions from 147 billions of the Q1 of 2023. And this represents a 58% of the total premiums from the life segment of the year 2022, which stood at 501 billion. And Q2 of 2022, we had written 243 billion. So if now you have 291 billion, we see about a 20% growth registered in that line. On the HMOs, or health membership organizations, we see that they have registered 27.3 billion, and this is growing from 16.6 billion in Q1 of the year 2023. And overall, it represents 71.3% of the entire written premiums of 2022, which you very well recall that it stood at 38.3 billion. We have also noted that around the same time of 2022, we had 22 billions registered in the year 2022. And this therefore means that we have a 24.1% growth in the HMO sector. At the micro insurance front, as you know, this is very, very critical to all of us because it targets the biggest population of our country, of our people. We registered 463 millions, which grew from 117.5 millions in the quarter one of 2023. And around the same time of 2022, we had 317.4 millions underwritten. Therefore, in this category, we have registered a 45.8% growth. And in terms of market composition, non-life has accounted for 61.6% of the entire gross written premiums, and life has accounted for 35.1% of the same gross written premiums. The rest of the classes combined have registered a 3.3% contribution. Adding what I have stated above, overall, the industry continued to grow favorably, where we see that in the quarter two of 2022, we had registered 711.6 billions, but quarter two of 2023, everything combined, we have registered 828.9 billions. You can call it 829 billions in quarter two of 2023. And this represents a 16.5% growth comparing the same period of 2022. The steady growth we have registered is worthy acknowledgement because it reflects that the sector has continued to be attractive to more customers, where we see more businesses being sold, and also the existing customers have continued to improve on their uptake of insurance. We have registered widening and deepening of the insurance sector, which remains our strategic focus both for short and medium term. As you all know, that one of the reasons why insurance is sold and people buy insurance is because of fundamentally of a promise which is made that insurance sector provides financial protection. And when individuals and businesses purchase insurance, there is expectation that in case of a loss, one should be refunded or should be paid back or put back to the position he enjoyed as a result of the unexpected losses incurred. And paying claims, therefore, is one of the ways of fulfilling the promise which insurance companies make, and this maintains the trust between the policyholders and the insurers. As you remember, our core mandate, among others, as the Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda, is to ensure that this promise is fulfilled. Therefore, the gross claims paid out on the account of both life and non-life, and when I say life and non-life, I also include HMOs, accounted for 37.6% of the total premiums registered in Q2 of 2023. And putting it in money in absolute terms, it was 311.3 billion. And this was against the 43.7% of Q2 of 2022. Yes, the percentage has gone down, but we have to look at the entire year at the end of it in order to see how the claims are performing. Going to the intermediaries' performance, and beginning with one of the critical players, the insurance brokers. As at the end of June 2023, the gross written premiums collected through brokerage stood at 257.8 billion. And this was increasing from 133.6 billion from Q1 of 2023. The current performance, therefore, implies that 31.1% of the total gross written premiums went through brokers. May I remind Ugandans once again that the brokers remain critical players in the market because they provide that professional advice and value addition on risk management to their clients. We shall continue to implore the insurance brokers to continue marketing themselves to the clients and the consuming public so that this share can further improve. Going to the bank assurance, and these are the licensed insurance banks which we license to sell insurance, working with the insurance companies. During the quarter ended June 2023, the gross written premiums collected through the bank assurance distribution channel stood at 83.6 billion. And this is compared to the 62.1 billion of Q2 of 2022. This represents a 34.5% growth, and overall a contribution of 10% to the total gross written premiums of Q2. As we also already informed the public, bank assurance is another quicker and easier way of people getting insurance from a one-stop center. We do continue to encourage the public to use their banks or any other available intermediary to buy insurance. And from the outlook, Bank of Uganda forecasts that the inflation was between 6 to 10% from January to end of June 2023, which averaged at 7.9% during the period. We also note that this inflation did not revert to the medium-term target of 5%, but if sustained, it is likely to lead to more consumption of insurance, and we continue to take keen interest in the performance of the economy regarding the inflation. The second issue to note is that we have continued to see growth, and in the short and medium term, we expect the growth to be driven by life insurance, especially the individual policies. The second driver of growth is marine insurance. You may be aware that effective 1st October 2023, from the public adverts and all other engagements, marine insurance, localization of marine insurance is starting 1st of October 2023. So we expect it to be one of the drivers. The other driver is expected to be the motor insurance. And the other driver will be the public sector investments. And as I told you earlier on, public sector investments do attract insurance, and because of the magnitude, they indeed change the uptake of insurance. Another notable driver will be the parish development model. As you are aware, government has continued to roll out the parish development model, and we have continued to have engagement with various government stakeholders, seeing how agriculture insurance can take root, and also that the people who get facilities from the parish development models can insure the business they do, even though it is micro insurance. Second last driver, we expect the risk awareness we have continued to do as the Insurance Regulatory Authority, working with the Uganda Insurers Association, the Insurance Training College, the Brokers Association, the HMOs, and the Agriculture Consortium. We expect it to yield to more people taking up insurance. And lastly, the innovation and digitalization is expected to be another driver of insurance uptake. Our focus, therefore, in the remaining period of the year is going to be that we add on the digitization agenda we are doing as the insurance supervisor, but we also do other things which can bring more confidence to the public, one of which is ISO 9001 certification. And this is intended to enhance our internal processes so that we can deliver improved regulatory services to the insurance sector. We have decided that we need to be checked as the regulator, and this is the reason why we are doing this certification, to ensure that we are always up to date. We will also continue to pay more attention to claims and claim processes. As I already said, the fundamental reason why people buy insurance is because when they have calamities, they are paid, and people should be paid on time. And we do not have any compromise on that. We shall also continue to provide technical support to potential innovators to ensure the cost-effective solutions that address the distribution channels and access challenges are all handled. We will also continue to operationalize our regional presence agenda by opening up our regional offices. This is expected to be done in this second half of the year. And lastly, we shall continue to do stakeholder engagements at various levels so that we can do market development. And these interventions, among others, are expected to yield positive growth in the year 2023 overall. Thank you for listening to me.